Catherine Fiore, EU reporter. I'm afraid it's a further Brexit question. But the legislative process in the EU is quite slow, so initiatives that will be proposed in the next 2 years may reach final agreement in, say, 3 or 4 years and then be implemented in 5 or 6 or even longer. In the UK Parliament, after the Scottish referendum, they said that the Scottish would not be allowed to vote on EU I'll start again. The English will vote on English laws, and Scotland could not vote where it's solely a matter that concerns England and Wales. So I'm wondering if something similar can be proposed for the European Parliament, because this is legislation that's about the EU, and an EU of 27 is when it's going to be implemented.
We respect the treaties. We respect the treaties, and the treaty says that there are possibilities within the meeting of the heads of state and government to participate or not to participate. And it is possible for that to happen, but there are no similar arrangements for the European Parliament. And the European Parliament takes the position that as long as the UK respects the rules, then we also respect the rules. And therefore, British MEPs remain participants. It would be good, though, if the British government would come forward with an early statement to clarify this situation and to remove the uncertainty as far as possible. I said in my speech today that all across Europe, citizens see that we have a major problem if a country leaves the EU. It's not the problem. It's not a problem in Berlin that they see. It's not a problem in Rome, Bratislava, or anywhere else. It's a UK problem. There's the Scottish problem that you mentioned. Scotland is on the verge, perhaps, of going its own way. There's the whole question of Ireland. There's the question of Gibraltar. We have to look at or we have to understand that if income falls, you may have to raise taxes. You can't have falling income and falling taxes. And we hope that the citizens of Europe will understand what the consequences are of playing with this project Europe. The damage will not be damage to Europe. It will be damage to the UK, and we hope that this can be handled successfully so that people eventually understand how important the EU is to all of us.
Any other question?